Now, how can a bottle of whiskey save your life?
Oh. Well, in a fight, I'm assuming.
Is it the bottle or the contents?
It's the contents. Ingestion of whiskey.
Well, if you suffered trauma and you've got ethanol in your system, presumably you're going to be better off. Presumably...
Shut up! How did you know that?
Because I've had a lot of trauma while drunk.
You're absolutely right. There was a documented case where it was literally a bottle of whiskey. There was a New Zealand chef called Duthie who went on a vodka binge and he went blind. He was literally blind drunk. They think it was because he was on diabetic medication and that this basically turned it all into formaldehyde, which can cause blindness, as well as preserving you very nicely. And the usual thing is to put someone on an ethanol drip. They didn't have any medical ethanol in this particular hospital, but they did have an offie, so they went and got a bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label, and they put him on a drip, and 5 days later, he woke up with sight fully restored.
Wow.
On a whiskey drip?
It was a whiskey drip, literally a bottle of whiskey.
Sounds like a good name for a pub, doesn't it?
I think it's a fact, even if you have an accident or a serious injury and you're drunk at the time, you're probably more likely to recover than if you are...
Shut up again! Did you sneak into my dressing rooms and look at my cards?
I know this. I wrote a play, which is a lot about soldiers and how they deal with things. And some of the soldiers who were intoxicated in the time of the battle did better. They recovered better.
Well, you're absolutely right. Did you know this?
I always knew about the ragdoll effect. If you have the alcohol, and then if you fall or if you're in a car accident, because you don't brace, then it's the same as a baby. If you drop babies, they're fine. They just... So if you're drunk, that's why you recover quicker, because you just don't brace and then it just goes through you.
Then you'll probably end up in more situations where you're likely to get hurt.
That is true.
You get other injuries. You get other DRIs, don't you? Drink-related injuries.
DRIs? I like the fact you know that. That's a bit discouraging. We've got Mr Davis presenting with a DRI again.
My friend had a great DRI where he managed to get home against all odds and then fell asleep against the radiator. Quite a nasty burn on his arm he had.
there was like a practical joke that kids did when I was growing up, which was to fill a ball, football, up with cement, for example, you know, from somebody's garden.
Oh, wow.
You fill a football and leave it outside a pub, and drunk men cannot resist. Jesus! They just can't resist a football. I've got this one, Dave! It's a hell of a practical joke,
but it's... put a goalpost on the wall.
This is extraordinary. All I have to do is fill in the dots here. It was Lee Friedman of the University of Illinois at Chicago who spent 14 years examining this effect. He analysed the blood alcohol of 190,000 trauma patients. He found that, with the exception of burns, death rates from all types of traumatic injury fell as blood alcohol levels rose. Which is extraordinary, isn't it?
190,000 seems like an enormous
It's a big
number
cohort, as they would say, isn't it? Exactly, which makes it quite a respected study. Amongst the extremely drunk, mortality rates were cut by nearly 50%. Gunshot and stab victims, however, showed the greatest benefit, which wouldn't be the ragdoll effect, I don't suppose.
There's some kind of anaesthetic element to it.
There is the anaesthetic element as well, which I suppose makes you behave less dramatically in a way that increases blood flow.
I'm bleeding, you just think, you think, oh, look at that.
Oh, just have him short. I have to go to the hospital. We're so busy on a weekend.
One more Jaeger bomb couldn't do anything.
Come on, let's go to the hospital. They got a bar there. They have a bar there.
Hopsital.
I'm fine. I've been shot, but I'm fine.
For our final question, we're going to play a game of Beer Hunter. OK, so I have 4 cans. OK, so...
I don't like the look of this. That's Mark's.
OK. Okay, so here's one for you, here's one for you. Let's have that, Phil, and then you have that one. There we go, Phil.
Thank you.
OK, let's have a go at opening them. Sarah, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm going to do some tapping first.
Do some tapping. Do you think that's going to help?
Well, this is an Essex trick.
OK, open yours,
You want to open mine?
Yes, please, yeah.
Go. Wow.
OK,
Fizzy.
so not that one. Alan?
Will it?
OK, not that one. Mark?
Well, the more this game goes on, the worse feeling I have about it.
No, OK.
Phyllis?
Wow. Phil? Is which of those cans had the highest pressure?
Oh, they all have the same pressure.
Equal, right?
Yeah. So the pressure is constant. It's about 3 atmospheres, no matter how much you shake it. An unshaken can has a small amount of gas that sort of floats on top of the liquid, but when you shake it, it all gets mixed together. And then what happens is you've got bubbles floating inside the drink, and when you open the can, they rush back to the surface.
Fizzy water's the worst one.
Yeah, it can bring it, and then brings all the liquid up.
Oh, my God! Open it, close it again! A little bit, close it!
But you
You can't even tell, you can see it. Is it going to do it? I don't know. It's doing it! It's still doing it!
All my first jobs after McDonald's were in bars, and the one thing that you'd learn from, like, barbecues was that if you've poured someone a drink and it's fizzy, put your finger in it, and you can't do that when you work in a bar.
No.
Like, people think it's really rude.
But it does work.
But it,
Put
yeah,
their
of course it
finger
works.
in it.
But you were tapping the top and the bottom
Yeah.
of the can. What do you think that is going to do?
Well, it was just what we were told to do to make sure, you know, like if it'd been like in the back of the car, in the boot for a bit, if you did that for a few taps, then it wouldn't fizz.
Well, so here's the thing: tapping it top and bottom makes no difference whatsoever because the gas is already exactly where you want
doing
it.
it now.
What you need to do is tap the sides.
What?
Yes, you need to tap the sides and dislodge the bubbles so that they rise to the top.
Sandy, you're changing my life. I'm nearly 40 years old. I've just learned how to actually do this.
Yeah, so tap the sides, and then when you open the drink, the CO2 will rush out without displacing any liquid.
This is useful drinking information.
That's what we have the BBC for.
I know, right?
What are the beer goggles? What is the Latin term?
Beer goggles?
Yeah.
What are they?
When you've got the beer goggles on, it's when you really fancy someone who normally you wouldn't fancy.
Oh!
So you would refer to someone as a 7-pinter? Yes. Stephen doesn't have beer goggles, he has Madeira pince-nez. Imagine with Stephen...
Oh, you're a cracker. More Madeira? A small...
A sherry monocle. Hey, you've got the sherry monocle in.
Rot as my head.
Enjoy unlimited glasses of beer without getting completely pie-eyed.
Is it one of those fake glasses?
No. Real beer, unlimited glasses.
I have half a Smirnoff Ice and I pass out. So this, I am out of this equation.
Well, here we are. We can show you how to do it for real. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome mathematician Katie Steckles. Katie, what's the plan?
Well, to explain this, I'm going to tell you a joke.
OK.
So the joke goes, infinitely many mathematicians walk into a pub, and the first one orders a pint, and the second one orders a half, and the next one orders a quarter, and the next one orders an eighth, and the next one orders a 16th, and the person behind the bar says, I'll stop you there, and pours 2 pints and puts them on the bar. And if you're a mathematician...
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Hilarious. Yeah. Come on, let's all sound like we know what you're doing.
I can show you why this is funny. So
yes.
I've got here a pint.
OK.
Oh.
And...
You like
easy,
a pint,
Josh, easy.
Oh, man, that looks so good.
I've got a half and a quarter and an eighth and a 16th.
OK.
And I've also got 1 over 32, 1 over 64, 1 over 128, 1 over 256. And
OK.
I also have this empty pint glass. And the reason why the person behind the bar pours 2 pints is because all of these and the infinite chain of following drinks will all fit into that glass. So if I pour a half into there...
Right, and then I think, well, I'd better slow down a bit more. I'll have a half of that.
Yeah, so this is a quarter, and that fills half the remaining space.
Can I just ask a quick question? This other one here, is that going begging?
The space that's left is a quarter, so I can fit this eighth in there and it fills half the remaining space.
You're having an endless amount of beer, but you're having half as much each time.
Yeah.
And so what have we got down to now?
That's 1/64th of a pint.
1/64th of a pint.
It's not a common drink order, but...
No. So you'll never fill the whole glass up?
It's that common sensation that no matter how many drinks you have, there's always just a little bit of space left. For a little bit more. And it gets closer and closer to 2 pints, but it will never go over 2 pints. If you had infinitely many drinks, it would add up to exactly 2 pints. That's one of the nice things about infinite series of things, that you can have an infinite number of things that add up to a finite number at the end.
See, I love that, because the next time I hear that joke, I will actually understand why it's funny, which I didn't.
Yeah, well, you say that the limit of this sequence of numbers is 2. That's why the end of the joke is that the barman says, the problem with you mathematicians is you need to know your limits.
There we go! 20 seconds! Thank you, 20 seconds.
What is the youngest age, think carefully, what is the youngest age that a child can knock back a pint of mulled wine or a couple of double brandies in a restaurant or beer garden in the UK?
18.
Oh, dear. No, dear. No. Yes.
12, if you met him on the internet.
You can't have double brandy in a pub unless you're 18.
The answer is 5 years old.
Yeah.
What? 5 years old. Yes. Yeah. It's only illegal for children between 5 and 18 to consume alcoholic drinks in the bar, a place defined by the law as chiefly or exclusively for the sale and consumption of alcoholic drinks. Pub restaurants and gardens don't count, provided the child has the drink bought by an adult.
Oh, they're not allowed to the bar.
Not allowed to buy it.
How does the child get the round in then?
No, they don't. That's the beauty of being a child.
That's why the whole practice died out, because it wouldn't get around. Drink, not you.
Say wait.
Not you, either.
What should I do if I spill red wine on the tablecloth? So, gentlemen, I'm going to give you a tablecloth, and you've got some wine between you.
Wine, yes, wine, lovely wine.
There we go.
If you think any of it's going on the tablecloth, you're sadly mistaken.
I've had drinks with you before, and I suspect I'm not mistaken. OK, so...
Pour in the red
do
on.
a bit of red on.
A little bit of red on there.
OK, now, what would you do about that? I've gone, ooh, my tablecloth.
Oh,
what are you going to do?
Get some white wine. Get some white wine.
So,
can we try it, at least?
You can, give it a go, yep.
I mean, it's a bit unfair to give us white wine and then have a go at us for mentioning it, but...
OK, have a go.
It's gone.
Yes. So it will dilute the stain, but it contains complex sugars. It's perfectly possible that the white wine will discolour the cloth. So you two, you've got a bit of carpet that you've spilled yours on.
I have seen that work, though.
Spill a bit of red.
Can I spill it?
Yeah, go on. It's Liberty Hall. There we go. Red on the carpet. Wow, you just went crazy.
You assumed that you were doing just the one experiment, did you, Holly? So that you were going to get it right first time out of the gate.
Jason, what are you going to do?
I've got all sorts here, so
OK,
I think there's some... Is that soda water?
Yes.
Is it water?
Yes.
Maybe a bit of salt?
OK, you were doing... Yeah, so...
not salt?
Not salt. Salt will absorb the wine initially, but it's also a fixative. So unless you manage to get all the salt out, it is possible that what you're actually doing is making the stain permanent.
Well, this is a really good job.
I'm getting
So the tip is... Blot it.
Can't open the vinegar.
So, again, the vinegar, frankly, no better than water and extremely expensive.
This, then?
No better than water.
It's also acidic, so it's going to possibly discolour the cloth.
Going through the desk! It's going through the desk! It's no alien!
So the tip is...
Ripley.
The tip is to...
Sorry,
oh, no. Well, let's put that fire out.
That didn't work,
That didn't work, no. What you need to do is blot it with kitchen paper.
I was going to take this notebook home.
Well, that's sorted that out.
Don't spill your wine. That's the
That's
moral
the
of
trick.
the story.
But actually, the answer is you blot it with kitchen paper, and all you need is tap water and not sparkling water. Why not sparkling water?
Because it's fizzy.
Because it's really expensive.
It's
Really stupidly expensive. What have you done? You've made a mess.
Well, nothing.
Underneath. Let me see.
How do you get
Yeah.
wine off expensive electrical equipment?
I have to say, Sandy, that's bollocks, because that hasn't worked either.
Well, a very Merry Christmas to you all. Yes, the only thing worse than spilling red wine is wasting good white wine trying to clean it up. But now, enology. Blindfolds on, please.
What? Ring a ding ding.
Here we go. Everybody got blindfolds
Hold on. Yes.
So, we're going to place something in front of you. It's nothing dangerous at all. It's actually rather pleasant.
Is it a kitten?
It is even nicer than a kitten. So, just we're just going to put your hands... Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
Right. So, we're going to do one at a time, please. So, Bill, I would like you to taste what you have in front of you and tell me what it is.
OK. All right, then. OK.
What do you think that is?
Oh, it's a wine.
Yes,
Some
what kind of wine?
A red or white?
Yes, please.
All right, red.
You're going to go red, are you? OK, Phil, have a glass, have a sip. It's right in front of you.
I'm looking for the cheese. OK, all right.
What have you got? Red or white?
It's a red.
Red, OK. And Claudia, what do you reckon it is?
We've had white and red. What else could it be?
Is it rosé?
Yes.
Rosé. Alan, what do you reckon yours is?
Disgusting.
It's a low budget. What do you reckon it is? Don't look, don't look.
Red.
Red, you're going to go red. It is to do with our inability, actually, mostly, to taste what it is. So, Bill, yours is a room temperature white, so most people would think it was red because it is a
it was
room
too confusing,
temperature.
yeah.
Phil, you had a chilled red.
A chilled red,
So
yeah.
that is sometimes it's difficult to tell. And I have to say, Claudia, yours is the most complicated because it's a mix of white and red. So when you said rosé, I actually think you got it the nearest. And Alan's, yours is a white wine with red food colouring because we thought you might cheat. But there was a Californian wine grower called Robert Hodgson, and he was upset by how inconsistently his wine fared in competitions, and he thought that maybe the experts don't really know what they're doing. So he did an experiment in which he served the same wines to the same experts at different times, and the findings, they were absolutely stunning as far as the wine industry was concerned. Only 10% of the judges were consistent in any given year, and none of those were consistently consistent. So if you made a good judgment one year, maybe you didn't make a good judgment the next year. And he found that in California, all the medals given out for wine were effectively distributed at random because really even the experts weren't sure. And it can even be difficult to tell red from white in a blindfold test. We could not find pie in the sky, but we can find beer. Where would we find beer in the sky?
Oh, in space.
In space, about 10,000 light years from Earth.
Did someone lob a can up? It's just landed.
Here is an incredible thing. There is a giant cloud of alcohol with enough ethyl alcohol for 400 trillion pints of beer. That is enough for every person on Earth to drink 300,000 pints every day for 1 billion years. Because it's spiked with hydrogen cyanide.
Classic.
I know.
Damn those Russians.
But the intriguing intriguing thing is that the cloud contains ethyl formate, so that is it's the chemical compound that helps give raspberries their taste.
Oh.
And it reportedly smells like rum. It seems that the centre of our galaxy may taste and smell like raspberry-flavoured rum.
Oh, my God.
Can I just ask, when you say it reportedly smells like rum...
Yeah.
Who reported it?
Well, we know what the chemical is and we know what the chemical smells like, but nobody's been there.
Right.
You could
I'm here
volunteer.
now.
Yeah.
What's it smell like? What's it smell like?
I mean, it could be blackberries. I think it's raspberries. Doris disagrees.
Have you had raspberries for breakfast?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. Now I think of it.
People who do those wine things, isn't it? Oh, it's like, I'm getting blackcurrant, I'm getting running naked through heather.
Skirting boards. I'm getting skirting boards and linoleum. You've fallen over.
Getting the action of someone stretching a turtle's neck. Slash skipping rope.
Alcohol in the Air, 2017, there was a fraternity party, a Tequila Tuesday, at a fraternity house called Sigma Alpha Epsilon in Bethesda in Maryland. They drank so much alcohol that the ambient air in the house failed a breathalyzer test.
That is brilliant.
I used to take my kids to this music group. I said, where does it take place? They said, it's in the rugby club, in the bar. I went into the bar, which is carpeted. I don't think any bar should ever be carpeted. Now, that ambient air would have failed a breathalyzer test. And all the toddlers were pissed as fuck. They were singing, show me the way to go home.
Favourite way to open a champagne bottle is with...
A sword.
A sword,
Oh, my God.
indeed. So I would like to introduce you to someone who can do just that.
Wow.
Please
No.
welcome Julian the Magnificent. Julian, am I right? You are a member of La Confrérie de Sabrador. Is that right? Have I said it correctly?
You have indeed. I'm the Ambassador Emeritus.
Isn't that fantastic? So
Ambassador, you are spoiling it.
how did you come to be able to do this?
Well, I get a thirst around about 11 o'clock every morning.
Absolutely.
So I take out a bottle of champagne and one of my sabres and I remove the top and Bob's your uncle.
But if you're called Julian the Magnificent, it's a shame if you just end up working in a stationery shop or...
No, but you work in the wine trade, do you not?
I do indeed.
You work in Wetherspoons.
Only in closing time with that weapon.
Now, here's the
Still
thing.
staying on this.
I was told that for health and safety reasons we cannot actually do this set. However, if you all agree, shall we just do it?
Yeah!
The reason there we were the night at the studio when Sandy Tuxford lost her hand.
Can I just be really clear? You're not going to extract the cork, you're actually going to...
I shall remove the glass annulus and the cork together.
OK, should you... Are you okay to stand this close?
No problem at all, because I'm going to be shooting it over there.
OK. All right. That is a gentleman! Yeah.
This is what a gentleman warns
You'll be
you.
fine, I'll shoot over there.
Do not try this at home.
Oh, my God.
You go ahead, yeah.
Off we go.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fair play. I mean, that's...
Don't touch the top because that's sharp,
Sharp,
obviously.
but you could drink that.
You could drink that perfectly because no glass will go inside. As you quite rightly said earlier, the pressure is about 5 times, actually,
Oh,
with
it's
lorry
5 times,
tyre.
OK.
And it will just shoot any glass away.
Right.
I mean, this is why you hire Julian the Magnificent.
And is there like an evening course you can go on to learn how to do it?
That's all.
Well, can I learn how to do it?
You can indeed.
OK.
It takes 3 seconds.
Let's do it. Let's give it a go.
Do you remember you were there the night, Alan Davis?
You are right-handed, Sandy.
I'm right-handed, yes.
You'll take that in your left hand.
In my left hand, yes.
With your thumb up the punt.
Thumb up the punt.
Punt, yes.
Not the first time.
There you are.
OK.
Champagne.
Oh, it's quite heavy. Yeah.
Right, now the art of sabrage,
Yeah.
you never take the blade off the glass.
No.
It's a shaving motion. You go straight up there
Yeah.
and follow through. Don't stop.
Right.
And take the glass handles and the cork with it.
With this sword and this...
But never take the blade off the glass.
OK.
The straighter you get it, the more...
Can you hold the bottle as well?
I'll do that for you, why not?
OK.
Off you go.
That's terrifying.
Oh, my God.
Merriness at Christmas. Tell me about champagne. Who invented it?
The French. In the Champagne region.
No, they didn't. The grape came from Champagne, the Champagne region.
Are they
They were not the ones who
Belgians,
invented it.
Belgian
monks?
Germans.
No.
English.
English.
Yes, English.
Oh,
Just got there first.
It was by accident. It was by accident because there was something wrong with the bottle and the wine went fizzy and they liked it.
No, this was the myth that the French put out in the 19th century about Dom Perignon.
Oh.
They claimed that by accident it went fizzy and he said, come in, everybody, I'm drinking the stars. And it's all absolute bollocks. It was the 16th century the British started importing this green flat wine from the Champagne region and they added sugar and molasses to make it sparkle. What makes ginger beer goes very fizzy. This culture, you know.
I'm sorry. Who among this table has ever made ginger beer?
Yes, thank you. A surprising ally. And it multiplies, doesn't it? You can't get rid of the stuff. It's a culture, like yogurt. So when
They should have a ginger beer episode on Doctor Who because it takes
They're like
over
aliens.
the planet. I made vodka as well.
Moscow mules.
Yes, ginger beer and vodka. You could have made your own Moscow mules.
Oh, bollocks.
That's a fine drink. Anyway, it's 3 times more pressure than in a car tyre inside a bottle of champagne. So you need a very strong glass, and the British had the technology by that time, 16th, 17th century we're getting to. And we had quite good corks. But Dom Perignon invented the wire cage to go with the cork, and he also did the blending. Do you drink it?
No, Guinness.
Do you drink it?
A Guinness? No. I've served it a few times, know how to pull it correctly, which is a piece of information that hasn't transferred over here at all. There is you have to let it sit, you have to let it go black, and then you have to push it back so no more gas goes into it. 5/12 of an inch is the ideal head around the top. And if somebody paints a shamrock into it, you're allowed to stab them in the eye with a fork.
Scotsmen want a glass bottom.
Well, you can see through a glass bottom.
You can. Why might you want to see through a glass bottom? We are in a particular kind of drinking down in Scotland.
Whiskey drinking?
Yes, what might you drink whiskey out of in Scotland?
A glass.
Tumbler.
It's a special kind of cup called a quig.
A what?
It's called a quig.
Oh.
It's a shallow cup. It's used traditionally to drink whiskey, often made with a glass bottom.
That normally has mango chutney in it.
OK, so there's some thought that Bonnie Prince Charlie supposedly liked to see through the base of his cup, just in case his enemies were up to anything.
You could drink and still use your eyes, I think.
Yeah, so we thought it'd be great to let everybody have a
some
drink.
whiskey.
Yes,
please.
So, I'm very pleased with this. It is Toxvig's finest whiskey. There you go.
This is the most, like, rock and roll QI's ever been.
No, there you go. School.
Can't open
Go for
mine.
it. Can it launch it?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Still looking at the bottoms of drinking vessels, the ancient Greek kylix. So this is a wonderful thing. It's a shallow drinking cup for wine. It's similar to one of these cups, but it had obscene pictures painted on the inside, which were gradually revealed. We've censored this because, you know, they would have things like a couple having sex, a man wiping his bottom, naked people, and then an eye cup. So it's a wide mug with eyes and sometimes a nose painted on the outside. It looked like you were wearing a mask when you drank it. And sometimes they painted ships on the inside, so it looked like the ships were sailing on the wine as you drank it. I think we should have more fun with cups.
How great that you're drinking, you're getting pissed, and at the bottom of the cup is something that you're probably going to do.
Like an instruction manual?
Yes, like, you know what, this is where this is heading. Oh, I feel like that just kind of cuts to
I would
the
be
chase.
really annoyed, though, if I got to the end of my cup and I was like, so what, now I have to learn the flute as well?
OK, OK, so I just want to see what kind of audience we have in tonight. Who would like us to remove the pixels? Put your hands up. Who's quite happy with it being censored? Like, listen. Oh, my.
No one at all.
All right, let's
The
remove
best
the
audience.
pixels and see what's behind.
It's going to be a flute.
Literally nothing. Genuine disappointment.
What a tease.
Especially for him.